What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cdub's Blind Life. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit that like button. As always, want to give thanks to all of the subscribers. Thank you guys all. Appreciate you guys all so much, more than you possibly know. Like I always say, this channel is for you guys. You guys make this channel what it is. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you. As always, give thanks to Andy and Co. Keeping me fresh. Hopefully you see that YouTube. Not having a really good eyesight day today. Just for you guys, let you know, let's get done with the doctor. Story for a different day. What I really wanted to get into was a lot more of stuff I really wanted to bring up about, my channel, about, just what I want to do a lot more of. And that's bringing like a lot of like awareness, bringing a lot of inspiration, bringing a lot of motivation. So I'm going to start like a little series of like motivational, inspirational, and definitely like a lot of awareness about kind of what's going on in the world today, because we all know that the world's kind of changed a little bit from what we can remember, even from just like last year. So I'm going to go ahead and start today with a little bit of awareness and maybe a little bit of bringing people some peace of mind and bringing you a lot of what you should be looking out for on social media. So why don't you guys go ahead and get comfortable and enjoy this video. So guys, a little bit of awareness for you guys in living this social media lifestyle. One thing I've learned in my experience is don't get too caught up in it, okay? You always want to identify people that you're not sure of, okay? So this is a step for awareness, is when people literally start, adding you, they don't really know you, that you may have had a couple interactions with, that should be a little bit of a red flag, all right? As much as you want to think like people are good, not all people are good people. I've had to learn this in a lot of the blind groups I'm in. So, not even just blind groups, but other groups, it's like you're in the group for a common reason, which you would like to think that would be good enough. It's like, I'll just use my example, what I'm going through, blindness. You like to think that people going through the same struggles as you should, kind of be caring and compassionate like you. But the bottom line is people are people. So not all people are good people. Not all people have your best interest at heart. They're not always gonna want what's best for you. So really identify and figure out who is really there, like who's really there for you and who really wants to see you grow. So a couple ways to identify that. One, definitely just watch the way they interact with other people. Definitely just look at the way, we use it a lot, like back on the day on the bike set, watch the way people move, like in this way, obviously being blind, listen to what they say, like listen how they say stuff to certain people, like watch what they post. A lot of that stuff kind of should set off some red flags in your head. Like if you think twice about it, then you're probably right. Trust your instincts, okay? I've had to deal with that a couple times, giving people the benefit of the doubt, but in the end, it'll always bite you. So realize that, okay, guys? Another thing, guys, make sure that, you don't give your full self to people, okay? I know that sometimes emotions run high, given certain situations. I can attest to that a couple times. Be transparent, but don't be overly informational, okay? Not every single person out there deserves to know everything about you. That's just a hard fact. I'm a very transparent person. I'm very open. I'm very honest. But at the same time, I'm still guarded. I have to protect certain aspects of my life from people, because not everyone deserves to know everything about you. That's just, that keeps your sanity. That keeps you safe as well. That's your safe zone. It's like your cushion, your blanket. So make sure, you guys pay attention to that as well. I just figured I'd come on here and do like a little bit more about, awareness, especially people in the blind community, and also people that in like real life, look at the way it is. Compare honestly, this would be for like a lot of the older folks, before social media, how could you make a friend? How did you meet people? You had to meet people, right? So you got to see face to face, like out in person, how the person acted, like when they acted different. Like, oh, I didn't realize I didn't know that person that well. Okay, cool. It's easy to kind of like, okay, you know what, whatever, kind of like cut them off. Like, well, I don't really need you in my life. So that's just, what it is. But nowadays, it's social media. So it's real easy for people to put on that facade, like, oh, I'm this good person. I'm this great person, like, but then in the back of their mind, they're really shady. So, but there'll always be something that draws some red flags, that draws people to think that, you know what, this person is definitely someone I don't really want in my life, so, or I don't really need to spend time to, or give myself to, or let, this person know about me. So definitely keep that in mind, honestly, Facebook is Facebook, but at the same time, you have to realize that if you have your personal page and you have your intimate details, like for instance, like for me, like I have my son on there, my family, there's certain things that certain people just don't deserve to know that I don't even know. So, it's no hard feelings to people. Like if I don't add you as a friend, you just have to realize that, you know what, I don't know you. So, you have to take time to get to know me. It's earned, it's not given. So that's just the way it is. So hope these tips have been helpful for you guys. I'm going to start this little series, like I said, like awareness, inspiration, motivation, and it'll just kind of differ as I feel. You saw the first part of the video. I was actually in a car in a Walmart parking lot. Just got done with my doctor appointment, and, it kind of struck me. I'm like, you know what? It's time to start doing more stuff that's geared towards that. So hope this has been informational for you guys. Didn't want to take too much of your time. As always, like I said, thank you for all your subscribers. I appreciate you. Hope you take this time to share this message with people. And honestly, a little bit of inspiration for you at the end of this too is that, you know what? There's no limits, guys, okay? I say it all the time. I mean it. There's no limits, guys. There's no limitations to what you can do. You're only limited to what you limit yourself to. So if you have goals, go out and conquer them. If you have things you want to do, go out and do them. You live your life. You're in control of it, no one else. And honestly, I'll end it with this. Don't ever let anyone dictate the way you should feel and dictate your happiness, because you know what? That's not okay. And you know what? You're better than that. So, you know what? No limits, guys. Live your life.